Okay, yay. So we are live. Hello, everyone.
Yay! Hello. Hello,
Okay.
everyone. Hello, Morgan. Hello, Bjorn. And hello, everyone that is listening or watching then the recording. What a
Yes.
moment. What an historical moment. What a fun. Let's have some fun.
Yes, definitely. I am so excited.
Me too. Me too. Are you ready? Because
Yes.
we have to solve some mystery and there are an exploration to go on to. So,
Yes.
even because, I mean, the castle will disappear in 11 days. So
Yes.
it is the last days of the Kickstarter campaign. So is wow, quite an ex
Very
already
exciting.
almost 1 month is already passed. Wow.
I know. I know. I can't believe that. I'm just sharing this everywhere. Yeah, I can't believe how fast it's gone, but also being able to explore everything on Kickstarter because everyone can do that. You've got your cards, you've put so many amazing posts. And I was going to say I like that because as someone who should probably stay off Kickstarter, but I'm on way too much, nobody ever updates you. So I love that.
Well, I think that, I mean, for me, I mean, I have to do something, I have to say something that for me is really important and is really special. During the Kickstarter campaign, I talked with lots of people. I received tons of direct messages, comments, public comments about Calvino, about the castle, about his book, about the philosophy behind the deck, the Tarot of Crossed Destinies. I mean, a lot of stuff. But few people were talking about buying buying the deck. And every time I have a very strange feeling, and I said, no, no. On Kickstarter, you don't go to buy. You go to support. You go there to be part of community, to help
Hmm.
a project to be alive, to be printed, to be realized. And it's not
Yes.
buying, it's being part of a project, a community, is knowing that your effort will help someone else to create a dream, to realize something is different. Then there is a dialogue because things can change during the Kickstarter campaign. And a lot of things change. I mean, what I'm about to say, I will. The secret is something that I never thought about before doing the Kickstarter campaign.
Yeah.
Because when you read the comment, when you start having a dialogue with your supporters, new ideas are coming. And I have to say, I really love the narrative that we managed to develop and to create. So the castle is there. His rooms are always big and bigger. You have ocean and mountains, and all the rooms are changing every night. They are shuffle as a deck. And when you think to have seen all the cards and all the rooms, because a tarot deck is 78 cards. So when you have
Mhm.
78 cards, there is no space for other places. But there is something that people didn't pay attention to is that there is a 79 card that is the extra card that everyone will receive in the deck that is there that I never show and I will never speak about. You will see when you open the deck. But then there is something new. Something happened
Oh.
because of talking with people on Kickstarter, navigating the equation and as my brain started to like poof, poof, when they popcorns, ideas started to pop like popcorns in my mind. And I started to think, oh, I have to go back to the castle. And I went back to the castle. And I said, I wanted to check if everything is as I left it. Because,
Mhm.
every time the magic of the castle is that every time you enter in the castle with a question or with a doubt, the castle rearranged the rooms to answer your questions or giving a suggestion for your doubts. So I was there thinking, I've seen everything. I was faithful in drawing the cards because every card is like a partial map of the castle. And I was meandering around and I found a door that I never seen before. And near the door, there was a key on the floor. And I said, "Oh, I drop a key." Or, I mean, I always the only, that every time enter is the castle, he's the only person alive in the castle. So, or someone left it in the past, or you drop it. But then I look at the dust, and all the floor was covered in white dust, and there was no sign of someone passing, of disturbing the dust on the floor. So the door was closed, were locked. And so I said, oh, okay. So I pick up the key I put it in the lock, I turn the key, and what I saw is, wow. I saw a room. I know the name. I immediately the castle tell me the name of the room. It's called the Hall of Elsewhere. Then it's a very magical place. And then I navigate the space that is, I think, is one of the most magical of the castle. I will not tell you what I've seen there because it's too much. It's a really a dream place. And you
Hmm.
will discover it because it's like a matryoshka of a Chinese box with another box inside. So it's a place where your imagination, your mind can explode. And
Oh,
I found a pile of paper
oh,
there
nice.
on a special place in the room. And then, you know, to the castle leaves every time notes like drink me, eat me, open the door, close the door, like Alice in Wonderland. You navigate with you communicate with the castle in this way too. And they said,
Yes.
draw me, but not more than the piece of the sheet of paper that you see there on the table. So I count them, and there will be only 80. I mean, I will can produce only 100, but only 80 will be available for the Kickstarter campaign. And is the
Oh,
secret item, the secret relic I bring from the castle. The castle there does allow me to mass produce it. Say, this is something special. This is a relic from me. So something to give it to people. And I
yeah.
show you how the castle suggests me to deliver it to the one that
Hmm.
dare to cross the threshold. A parcel
Oh my gosh,
with
I love that.
the seal of the alchemist, that is very peculiar, that is, I don't know why, but maybe I know why, but the seal of the alchemist, the one to create the Book of Shadows, is peculiar. Maybe the castle is connected to the parallel world. A charm key, the key of the mystical secret door.
Love
And
it.
then when you turn it, I take this one because it's you have the secret door in the moment that is open with all the steps there. And I can open it, but inside there will be a card. There will be the special limited edition extra card, the 80 of the deck. And this is the parchment that explain magically with all the symbols and everything how I mean the meaning of the cards, how to use it and everything. And then in a special place here there will be the number. I don't know now, wait me check what is here. There will be the
Oh,
number, the sign and everything. So yes, because it will be signed and it will be sealed, because there are secret that is better to travel completely sealed. And I decided that I will not describe, I will not
yeah.
talk about these special items, this relic from the castle. It's very
Yeah.
special. It is the reason why it's limited. It is the reason why everything is signed and sealed and everything. And I will never share it online. I will never talk
Yeah.
about it. You will discover what it is if you decide to knock at the door to enter into special room, and you will find it. Because I think the beauty is discovering the secret by yourself. I cannot reveal it. And that room will speak differently to everyone receiving it. So is it's magical, it's pure magic. And I like that.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love that. Leaving it up to
That's a
people.
great setup.
Yes.
Is that, you know, if I tell everything, if I disclose every single secret of the castle, if I talk too much about the meaning of the cards and everything, there will be no space anymore for people
Hmm.
to discover the little secrets. And so I left a lot of things untold. But for this card, everything is secret, everything is untold.
Nice.
I mean, and I like it. You have to wait till the end.
Hmm.
You have to see it. When I took picture, I shot this. That is the back. I don't think I share it uh, with a clear intention to explain that it's the back. So I don't know if this is the first time that people see the back. This is just a white photographic paper I printed here at home just to experiment when I was drawing it and everything. This is the back of every single card. Of course,
Oh,
the
nice.
relic will have the same back because in this way you can use it. Otherwise, it would be I mean, evident there, and we don't
Yeah.
want it. We want
No.
it will be a surprise, a secret, even when you shuffle the deck. And so if you decide to use it for a reading, it will be there.
Mhm. Yeah.
And no,
Yes.
it's a special relic. I really, really like it. And I love the idea of having to seal it in wax and having the seal done and use it and sign it and writing. I mean, it's like an ancient parcel. This is the voice
Yeah.
of the castle. The most secret room, the most important secret, the most important message is there. So
Yeah.
just 80. So
Oh,
let's see.
wow.
There are not
Yeah.
many, that many. It's really, really limited collection edition, but I like that because I think that how can I say? There are things that is better to leave limited,
Hmm.
to leave precious, to leave just for those that
Hmm.
really, really want it.
Yeah. What makes it more special for them too, for the people
Yeah,
getting it. And I'm trying to think if I got it, but like
yeah,
after the
because
back.
last times I created extra cards,
Yeah.
they were produced with the deck printed in the same time. This time I have this is something that came into my mind, something like 1 week ago, soon after
Yeah.
our last talk, our last
Yeah.
live. I was reading around some comment and answering, and I have this idea. So I called the printer and said, I need this card printed. I need this version, this stuff and everything, the number. And so I squeezed the
Oh,
card there. So, and I like the idea because in this way
yes.
is different. Not every deck will be the same because you have the normal deck with the 79 cards, and then we have the special deck with 80. And it will be
Yes.
even more precious, more collectible, more unique. And I think this
Hmm.
is even important to give something incredibly special to people that are supporting the project on Kickstarter. This is one of the things that maybe we stay only on Kickstarter. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I will not produce more of these cards. So I just printed
Yeah.
100 and I keep 20 for me because, if someone is lost, if you sell all of them, then you cannot reprint them. So no, we will print just 100, and some will be there just to see that everything is okay.
Yeah.
And maybe that's all. So
Yeah.
let's see.
Oh, yeah. No, I like that idea because it does make it more precious and how people are going to read it now, how they get to read it differently. Because it's like you
Yeah.
bought a room with like hidden doors. It's you bought a room
Yeah.
with like hidden passages or,
Yeah.
that secret handshake to get in.
Yeah, I was watching when I work, when not when I write, but when I illustrate or drawing, I usually do, I mean, on paper or on the iPad. So I usually or listen music or I listen some documentaries because my mind likes to be focusing this way too. While drawing, I like to listen to watch something. And I was watching, I don't know why, when you are just happen to see a documentary, it was not a documentary, it was a video of someone that bought a whole house and was renovating it, and he found a secret room. And then everything connected because it was so beautiful. Imagine buying a house, like a Victorian house in London. He was here in England. I don't know if he was in London, but he was in England. And then renovating it, they found the door, and then it was like a cubicle. It was really, really little, like a big closet, but it was a
Hmm.
room. And now they are using it. It was not. They didn't know it was there. It was not on the plan of the house. And so I thought, oh, the castle. Maybe this is the same way. And so everything connected, all the dots and narrative came along. And imagine how beautiful it is to buy a house and find that you have a room or a secret passage or something left behind. And I mean, it's amazing.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
that's great.
Yes, no, definitely. And a lot of people are like, no questions yet, just commenting how nice it is. So excited for you, because it
Oh,
is
thank you. No,
exciting.
I,
So,
I think that I always try to create Kickstarter campaign with a strong narrative, but this time I think, I mean, I always have a lot of fun, but this time even more because all the comments and the deep dialogue that I'm having on Kickstarter and on social media about the castle, the tower, and everything is like adding other labels and layers and everything, and people commenting give us more idea or different perspective, and I like that because it's feel alive and from is not yet printed. So it's still something navigating, be ready to be printed. But he has already, when you deliver something to the world, that is a painting, a music, a book, it stopped to be yours. It's like a kid. When you
Hmm.
deliver it to the world, when it's there out in the world, it's like the major, the consent age, and is a person is in his own, is think by his own, is acting his own. So you have not control over it anymore. And I feel that the castle is already out of my control, and I love it because it's
Yeah.
alive. The deck is alive. I already people that gave a different interpretation to the cards, thinking about other rooms, thinking about how to use it, of the narrative, or playing around. And there's a person said, "I'm looking forward to see it because in this way I can create this spread." I said, "Oh, I never thought about that. Have a that specific spread and everything." I mean, it's fantastic. I love that. I really, really love it.
Hmm. Yeah,
I'm not
no,
scared about.
definitely.
While there are authors that are very possessive and jealous about the meanings of the art and everything, no, from the moment I delivered, I have my meaning, I have my point of view, but for me, it's not the privileged point of view on that. It's one of the many.
Hmm.
And I like that. I don't think to know more about what I'm creating than anyone else. Because sometimes people can have even deeper feelings, thought, or intuition about it. And please share. I love that. I really
Yeah,
love that.
Yeah,
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 no, that's what I was telling people, insights or questions, because somebody said I'm so excited though. And actually, I like it. Her name's Mystic in Wonderland. That is so fun.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I loved it
Um,
when you select. You know that I never thought to create um, fictional name, a nickname for me as an artist. And when it came to my mind, it was already too late because people know me with my name, and I never change it. But every time
yes.
that I create a big project, that usually the big project is the one that I bring on Kickstarter because I need the support for producing them. And I put a different hat. So for the Book of Shadows, I was like a friend of the alchemist, and I was talking with
Yeah.
the alchemist, and it was absolutely amazing. I love it. For the Ghastly Lenormand, I was the one talking with Madame Lenormand, receiving the messages, and there I invented. I mean, I was in Paris, in Père Lachaise. I was taking, it's a beautiful monumental cemetery. I was there taking pictures, and at a certain point, when you read random names on the tombstone, and I read Mademoiselle Lenormand, and I said, huh? Mademoiselle Lenormand, who is that? I mean, it's Madame Lenormand. Mademoiselle is, I mean, it could be her. So I went there, and then there was pack of cards, and I said, "Oh my God, is her? Is her? I never thought she was there in Père Lachaise. I mean, you know the things that you go for Jim Morrison and Oscar Wilde, and then I say, "Oh my God, there
Yeah.
is." And then I look around and I say, "Oh, it's called Mademoiselle because she was never get married. Now we call her Madame for expert, but at the time it was called Mademoiselle." And then I was there. And this is, it looks like a legend, but it's real. A dark figure, a woman dressed like gothic dress, all dark, a veil and everything. And she said, "Oh, are you here to leave your deck on her tomb too?" And I said, "No. Why? Oh, you don't know the legend." I said, "No, please tell me the legend." And so she told me that if legend has it that if you have a pack of cards, tarot deck, above all Lenormand, you have to leave during the evening the deck on her tomb and leave it there. And then the morning after or the day after, go back to Père Lachaise and retrieve the deck because her will charge the deck during the night. At that moment, I have, when we are in imagination to cover, I saw Madame Lenormand raised from the dead, from the grave, and say,
Gosh.
"Andrea,
Yeah.
my
Hmm.
deck is incomplete. You have to finish it. He was
Yeah.
to meant to be 52 cards." And so I created the Ghastly Lenormand from the grave.
Yes.
And, I
I
mean, I
love
have a
that.
lot of fun. That was dark fun, macabre, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed. And now I'm wearing the hat of the explorer, and I'm going around exploring a castle, a gothic buildings. Everything is changing, and I have to say, my fantasy. went on the macabre art a lot, and I have to say, I had so much fun. I'm a dark lady now. I'm writing and
Yes.
painting dark stuff with skull and ghost and ghouls and skeleton everywhere. And gosh, he's stronger than me. I can resist.
Oh yeah, no, I love that, and people are loving it too because somebody's saying the whole concept, or Mystic Wonderland, the whole concept is so magical. Everything I could dream of. Lilith 666 Scarlet. Old gravestones have the best names, which I agreed with because I love gravestones first of all, and they're like a mystery on their own because it's like the life of
Yeah,
somebody that you can meet, create a whole narrative, like you were saying. You can
yeah,
listen to
yeah.
what they're whispering to you from
Yeah,
beyond,
you know,
and then
I mean, I'm a complex person with an history of, complex because I mean, everyone see me here, cheer me up, and I'm full of joy and vitality. But this happened after a very dark experience when I was on the verge of death because I mean, suicidal. Really, not for joking. I mean, it was really
oh
a
my
dark
gosh.
period of time. High cross period of time that was incredibly tough, and I was very, very close to committing suicide. And I'm alive only because the dog stopped me. I mean, I tried to go down a car when I was walking the door. The dog, sorry, not the dog, the dog. And the dog was sitting, didn't move. So I fell instead of before the car, instead of going. So I'm lucky. I'm here thanks to my old Dalmatian, and now he's walking
Oh.
on the sky. I mean, it was many, many years ago. But now I'm thinking about it with a smile. But that moment changed my life completely because I have
Mhm.
to decide why I wanted to live, how I wanted to live. And so every time I'm depressed, I go to a graveyard to remind myself that we are here for a limited time. And then when you walk all around the tombstone, you see the pictures, and usually there are people smiling. I don't know if you see, but there are just two kind
Yes.
of picture in graveyard. People smiling, or people very serious with the Sunday best, try to be remembered for what they wanted to be, maybe, or what they achieved. And then you have all the sentence. Some is very quirky, like "forget the dust" or "I will come back one day." Or, I mean, very quirky, very funny. Sometimes they are very. So you laugh, you smile because you think about how clever should have been this person in life, and then you start wondering how their life was, if they were happy, if they achieved their goals, if they even partially realize their dreams. And I think that for me is like a cathartic process. It's something that helps you to be strong during the adversity, to smile whatever happens, to be happy every moment. Because they remind me that one day we will be not here. So my dark side is very, very heavy, but very light too, because
Yeah.
remembering that you will die give energy to every second you are here with smile,
Yes.
with power. This is the reason why I'm overworking so much and I'm always creating because unfortunately I have so many ideas for film, for animation, for books. I want to create pottery. I want to create so many things that I know that I dedicate myself fully, I will be not time enough to create everything. And so I decided to to dedicate completely myself to my life, my hobby, my art, my life is my art of what I'm producing. So for me,
Yeah.
sharing the castle with everything it contains of the gods, the dreams, then the moment of darkness, the moment of sadness, the moment of hope, the moment of joy. I really would like to have a deep dialogue with people that support the deck, that will have the deck in their hands and see what they think about the cards. What because every card is like a mirror, what they see in that card. They see their joy or happiness, their hope, their desperation. What do you see? What do you see in the symbols that I scattered there, in the strange things that are there but I didn't explain? Because everything is there. I want to show you one of the cards that is not nicely printed, so don't look at the colors because they are a little
Oh,
bit flat when they will be properly printed. No, because I printed, so I'm perfectionist, so but I don't know. Anyway, this is
oh yeah.
the tower inside the tower. So you see the collapse from the inside. There are many things that I could explain, but I avoid to. So you are in the tower in the moment it collapses. And for me, this is like feeling the earth shaking. It's really, really powerful.
Hmm.
You are there where everything
Yes.
collapses. So you collapse with the tower. It's a shockwave that is humongous. But then there is here there is a door with a staircase. And I don't think I explained that, or I just hint about it something. And then there are things that are strange because look at the wall behind but there is a room behind because you see the sky. So it's like a strange perspective. Where do you go if you take the little staircase? Is around the tower? Is outside the tower? Is where do you go? And I think I left this kind of stuff unexplained because I would like that you feel the narrative. If you feel yourself in front of the tower when it's inside the tower, it's collapsed, and you see that door, you will cross the collapsing columns and vaults to take the escape, or you will go back from where you came from. I mean, what do you see? And every card have this kind of stuff. And if I have to explain everything, I will have written an encyclopedia. So it's impossible.
Yes.
But again, if you explain everything, you don't leave the reader of the cards, space for their own imagination to fly. And I think the best thing I wanted to do with this deck is leaving a lot of stuff untold so you can fill the gap, you can create your own narrative, you can be the explorer of your castle. And this is the reason why I keep saying with these cards you can build infinite architecture of esoterica. And for me, the expression is architecture of esoterica is incredibly
Hmm.
important because you
Yeah.
can create your own castle, your own sequence of room. You can walk across them. You can find what you're left or what you're looking for. And I think is I'm looking
Yes.
forward to have a dialogue with people and see what do you see there, what do you do, and it would be. I mean, for me, finishing the Kickstarter campaign will be starting the printing process and then the distribution, the fulfillment of the Kickstarter campaign. But then the best part for me will come. The sharing together, the reading together, the doing. And it is the reason why in one of the tiers, I have a 6 hour of masterclass because that
Yes.
for me is the moment where we can have a dialogue we can, in a Zoom so people can talk and ask questions, we can navigate, we can go deep, reveal other secrets and the things that come into my mind. I mean, if you think about I created the Book of Shadows how many years ago? I lost
Oh.
track. Maybe 10 is possible. Ah, no, no, no. The
Hmm.
first one 10, but then the second one maybe 4, 5. I don't know. I lost track.
Yeah.
I keep adding things. I keep
Yeah.
sharing stuff or another story. Sometimes I read something. I mean, it's fun because a project doesn't die. I mean, there are artists that produce a deck, is there, then produce a new one, and the old deck is dead. They don't use it anymore because they have to promote the new to sell the new. For me, it's a story. A story is set in a landscape. A story has a goal. It has its challenges, its characters. And I go back to the characters because the story goes on. It's not a stop there. This is the moment that I realized, I mean, the part of the story that I shared that I realized. But then there is in the back of my mind the continuation of the story of Madame Lenormand, of the alchemist and Adeste and the explorer that I create. That, by the way, is the anagram of my name, R. Adesten, because it's what I
Ah,
wanted to be, an explorer. And if I have to imagine myself, I will imagine myself on a
yes.
Victorian explorer with the ship on the horizon, in a black, what the map is a blank spot to fill and explore the world. And maybe we started before going live, say that what a funny things that one of my favorite cards of my previous deck is the Six of Swords. And
Yes.
the cards and I use it now to promote the deck and sharing is another Six of Swords. And maybe it's this part of being an explorer, leaving everything behind and going on.
Hmm.
If I think about all the city that I left behind, that I live in, and I move, maybe I don't know, is in my genes, the explorer. And
Yes. Oh yeah, I'd love that. And it's true because I actually have a card I keep going back to, but I did have people comment. Oh, it's they keep commenting. Hang on, let me see if I can catch up. Oh, I feel like you're going to deliver Narnia's closet to us, but what is inside is mysterious to everyone, including you. That is where the true magic lies, creating the key to an ever-growing world, which is what you just, yeah, said.
Yes,
And yeah, she
this
commented it a
comment,
while ago. So,
this
oh, go ahead.
I want to stop to this comment because it is
Okay.
incredibly philosophically deep. I thanked the person who wrote it 1 million times because people think that when I was painting oil on canvas or creating an animation, people think that you have everything in your mind. You have something in your mind while you're writing something, a book, when you're creating a tarot deck. You discover it moment while doing it. Not everything is set in stone before doing it. The part that I know is incredibly little. And when it's finished, it's not finished. In your mind is gone with the adventure and everything. And I like that. So sometimes I
Hmm.
was thinking now to go back to part of my narrative and connecting and creating other parts. So I like the idea that the castle one day, maybe in 3 months, I will create something new and I will share it on. I did it for the Castle de Normand after almost 1 year that I created. I will share
Yes.
something. There was, I don't
Hmm.
remember what it was. Maybe it was a digital version of the, I don't remember, but
Yeah.
something changed.
Yeah.
And I wrote a lot and we shared it a lot. And who is the mad person that spends so much time to share? At the end, I share it for free because no one
Yeah.
paid the job and everything. But I think it was intriguing. I think it was important to close a circle. It was important for the narrative because it gave it other perspective on everything I created. So I did it, and I liked
Hmm.
it. I mean,
Yeah. It was amazing. Yeah. That's what I like about the cards anyway that you did, because since I've been working with them and putting them in different places. That's why I keep using your page of coins because it feels like he's just going to come out and grab you and you're going to go through the picture frame with him. Every time I see it, that's why I post it in all my posts. I'm like, I'm overusing that card, but I like it. You
yeah,
know,
but
what
I think
adventure are we going on?
I know, I know. I have sometimes I have favorite cards that are recurring. Like for a period of time, I used the Devil of the Book of Shadows. I printed on a brooch. I created a little brooch and I went all around with the devil here. Now it is the Six of Swords. I have the Six of Swords in my studio. Now I already
Yes.
printed this one. It's big. You cannot see in front of. Well, I can
Oh.
try. It's a mess, my studio, so I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're so busy working.
I
Oh my
don't
gosh, I
know.
can't
You see,
imagine.
is that
Oh yes. Oh,
this
I
is the
love your
Six of Swords. That is the
yes.
new one, the one that I showed you before. So now I have to put my yes, my studio is a mess because I have piles
No.
of books on the floor, the one that I have to read, all the notes for the Kickstarter campaign scattered on piece of papers here and there, like this
But
one.
yeah, honestly,
I
I just saw
tried
your
the
really cool
color.
blanket. Oh,
This
sorry, go
is the
ahead.
color for the fountain pen for
Yeah.
signing it because the one that I show you is is called Nile green. This is the color I don't
Oh,
want to use.
yes. Yeah.
Then I try with another ink color because I use fountain pen and I did this one. And this one is the one that I will use. That is, I don't know if you see, is reddish.
Hmm.
So here will
Yeah.
be the name, the number of the cards from 1 to 80. The 0 will be for me closing collection. Then there will be here, there is a C, Roman letter for 100. And then there will be my sign. So this will be
Oh, yeah.
the parcel that I showed before. This is the print, the text that I did. So I
I
do a
like that.
lot of tests. I have so many printing tests that you have no idea, sometimes with different coloring, different things. But I love that. I love that part of, for me, creating is like playing with Lego.
Oh,
I don't know if you were a kid,
yes.
Lego was your favorite game or was my favorite game. You
Oh,
do and
yes.
dismantle and redo and
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes. I like still doing it just because I have nephews. So it is like a daily thing, building
I think
Lego.
one day I will create a deck, putting together all the discarded cards from every deck, all
Oh,
the ones that were not colored, the ones that just to put them together. But
that's
I have a dream. I would like to create, if I don't know if I manage this year, but I would like to create a big book when I collect. all the tarot wallet I created, all the deck with all the background story, the narrative, and everything. But a book that will be a journey, that will be inspirational, that will be. I mean, I have lots of ideas in mind, and I would like to celebrate. I mean, more than here, 10 years of creativity in the tarot world now, and put
Yeah.
everything together. It will be nice. It will be fun, and
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something I'm thinking about to
Oh,
share the journey in a different way.
yeah, like chaos decks, right? The chaos decks. Yeah, that's, I know, I have a couple of those. Oh, here. So the next one is, oh, every time I converse with I'm like the worst at pronunciation. So
What's your
orichalorium.
Aquarium?
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes,
So yeah, orichalorium, blow my mind. And somebody said, sometime to see the most beautiful light, you have to know the truest darkness as well. Light needs the dark, and vice versa.
yeah.
Um, Yeah, and then love oh, someone's talking about your tower card. Love the perspective of the tower. You have just reminded me of when I was at a friend's house and an earthquake happened and we had to run outside avoiding falling tiles and electrical lines. So
It's
memory.
scary, isn't it? It's
Yes, yes.
absolutely scary. It happened to me too because Italy is not exactly a still place. Sometimes it
Yeah.
shakes and roll. And I was living in the how do you call it in English? In French is mansard. So last floor, attic. You say attic. Okay, it came into my mind.
Yes,
I always
yes,
use the
yeah,
French mansard. So anyway, I was living in attic, so slanting roof and everything. So it
yeah.
was something like the sixth or seventh floor. I don't remember anymore. And there was a quake, and the house did something like that, and there was no place to go because you know that you cannot run seventh floor. So I stayed there, and believe me, it was horrible.
I,
It
yeah.
was one of the most scary things I ever, and I would
Oh,
say earth, because I don't know if people that experience an earthquake, I don't think
yeah.
I'm the only one. The thing that you remember with more shock was the sound. The growling of the earth is something that stay
Yes.
with you, is like a roar, is horrible, scary. I never heard something like that before. Is something that, wow, I was not able to sleep at night for a lot of time. It's scary.
Yes.
So I know what this mean. I'm happy for this person that was able to go out because I
Yes.
was there hoping not to collapse with the couch. It was absolutely horrible.
Oh my gosh, that must have been terrifying. Yeah.
It
Especially if the
is.
smells too. Like not just the sounds, but you smell the smell of the time and it just brings you back to that moment.
Oh, that I never, because there was floor up floor, I didn't smell anything. I think people that are
Oh,
on the
okay.
air, no, it's scary. It's really
Yeah.
scary.
It's yes. Yeah, no, so much. Yeah, because that's what she, yes, it is a question.
And
Oh,
this is the
so then,
reason why I wanted to create the tower in this way.
yeah.
Because if you see the tower collapsing at distance, you are just an observer. It doesn't touch you that much. But the meaning of the tower is a deep collapse, collapse an illusion of a dream or something. So you have to feel it, you have to be inside. And this is the reason why I wanted to put the viewer inside the card, inside the tower. And
Yeah.
I think, I mean, when I was drawing it already, it gave me a lot of, I mean, how do you call it? Goosebumps?
Yes, yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
Sometimes
Goosebumps,
I have
yes.
to think about it, is it?
Yeah.
Because it was really unsettling, but I like it for that. I love it. So I said, yes, it's the right way of doing it.
Yeah. That's, yeah. Well, she said she thought a train was coming, and then also that because it was about enlightenment. The tower is always about enlightenment. It's a shakeup we need, whether we like it or not, because we're always better off from the experience. So, which is very true,
Exactly.
because it's followed by the
Exactly.
star. Yeah, followed by the star. So,
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah.
No, I see that people are already navigating and exploring. I love it. I love it.
Yes. Oh,
And
yeah.
deep comments too. And I love that. It's very, very interesting because the cards are all connected. You think about the fool's journey and in the explorer journey that can come with I mean, may come if you take it from, with the tarot. Um, the Explorer Journal, I created this full journey that you can use with your own deck and everything. And I think it will be
Hmm.
fun because in this way connect all the cards in a different way to be the hero of the full journey.
Yes.
So to
Yeah.
put in the shoes of the fool and explore it, the sequence and everything. And I did it, and I love it.
Yeah.
I really like it because at the end, every time I create something that I like, or something that I need to explore, or something that I will use. And so it's very
Yeah.
personal if you want.
Oh
It's more
yeah.
personal, I mean, this way.
Oh yeah, no, it's true. And I like you're saying that perspective because that's what I'm reminded of cards, like the page of coins, like pulling me into the picture. What room am I going to be dropped in? Like it's all kind of even on the fool's journey, where in the journey are you going to be dropped in? That's where you need to be. And it could be the
Yeah.
tower moment. So you're going to just have a shakeup. But there was a question. Hang on, I just lost it. Um, oh, someone said it is the question, do you go into the unknown perhaps more dangerous or remain with what you know? But somebody wants to know if you're making any more animated films.
Oh, yeah. I just finished, well, it was a little story to present the Italian Film Festival in Madrid. There was like a promo by telling a story. There was the Italian cinema in few seconds. I love animation. I would like to do more animations. I have lots of ideas. Unfortunately, I don't have that much time because to do animation, it means, I mean, to do 24 minutes of animation can be even 8 months of work. Intense. So it's really, really intense. So now, actually, I would like to try to do new technique, new program, try to make everything faster. But with the animation, there are different kind of animation. If you think about, I don't know, The Simpsons. South
Yes.
Park. You can
Yeah.
do so. I like them for the story, but I don't like them visually. For me, they don't make me dream. I like them, I follow them because the story, because you laugh. I mean, they are genius. I like the social commentary. I like them. But then I love Miyazaki, Ghibli Studio. I love the animation that makes me dream, and I like to
Hmm.
produce that kind of animation. And for that kind of animation, you take lots of time.
Hmm. Oh, yes. No,
I think the
definitely.
last story, full story I created was 2 years ago. It's called We Even Trap Water. It's free on YouTube. I created it with South Central America director, and the story it was very important for us because it's a story about Mother Nature, the respect of nature, and it is the reason why we even trapped water. I mean,
Hmm.
the way we are living is wrong, and he was pointing out with a nice story. And it was a low budget animation. We bring it around the world in different film festival. He have mentioned and some award, something. I mean, uh, it was nice. It was really, really nice to create. So you find it free on my website. So,
Oh,
but on my
okay.
website
Perfect.
you find a lot of stuff. Usually, I would like to create a series of animation. So few minutes and tell a story or something. It's something it's still there in the back of my mind. I have just to find the time and the energy and everything.
Yeah, especially if it takes that long. Oh
Unfortunately,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah, definitely. And I was just seeing if there's any more comments. I know someone said finally found you. And sorry about that. Like I've been having technical issues all week. I don't know. It's YouTube's just been a mess. It's like
We have technical, it's week of the technical problems and issues. Every one of us have experienced it. I post an update on Kickstarter, and all the videos that were supposed to be there were mysteriously disappear. You have the link, but you don't see the video anymore. And some other day you see it. So I
yeah,
have no idea what happened. So
yeah.
again, is the castle
Yeah.
maybe playing its tricks to remind us to not be too comfortable in our truth.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yes, because I've had to, yeah, constantly double check everything. But that's kind of like just like the castle, always like keeping you on your toes so you don't miss anything that might be fun to
Yeah,
explore. You don't overlook a room. I love
yeah.
that.
And who knows what is inside here? Who
Yes.
knows what is inside? It would be secret. Imagine, not even a picture online. You have to receive it, to open it, to break the seal, to unfold the paper, to read, because now there are lots of stuff to read here, and then you will see the relic from the castle, and then The
Yeah.
castle will speak to you. I love that. I really love it.
Yeah. I know. I now it's like now I gotta go back on Kickstarter to make sure I got it because every time we do a live with you, you're revealing all these things, and I'm like, I've got to go back because I have to get it
I
now.
have still to put everything. I think as soon as
Okay.
hey no, yes, because this will be the reveal. So as soon as we finish here with the live, I got on Kickstarter and put the new everything there. So it will take, I don't know, 2 hours, an hour, I have no idea. I have almost everything ready, but because this is the moment of the technical problems, so issues, let's see. I mean, I would like to
Yes.
have everything put in there for the night. So in few hours,
Yeah.
put everything there so people can see the other pictures I took and everything and the full
Yeah.
narrative written nicely. So
Yeah.
it will be
That's
fun.
Oh, yeah. Let's see a thing. Oh, someone said what something we were commenting on. They went into the room with the tower. Oh, probably the page of coins, maybe that I keep saying pulls you in and drops you somewhere. And somebody said they went into the room with the tower and fell out the window. And then someone, which I can see that happening, like you're underwater. And then someone said all those extra things make it so much more magical. Like Oh, feeling like a true explorer, which is amazing. Oh, sorry, I skipped one. And creating the big book of your creations and backstory would be amazing. So loving it because that is a great idea of all your works in one place. Like the bigger, the better. Like there's no limit on that. Sky's the limit. Like you've got like six,
Yeah.
like the like encyclopedia. Like just
It's
keep,
the time.
like
It's
organize
always
it.
the time, the thing that, I mean, even
Yeah,
imagine even just running a Kickstarter campaign. You think, I mean, it's not that you push a button and the Kickstarter campaign is live and you don't do anything. And then you create a little bit more and answer and communicate and create little animation to tell the story. And I mean, I'm working practically 6 hours a day only on Kickstarter, sometimes even more. So
yeah,
it's 1 month like that. So I said, oh wow. I
yeah,
always say during the Kickstarter campaign this time I relax a little bit more. And
yeah,
then no, absolutely not.
yeah. More work. Yeah, more fun
It's
creations,
okay.
I should say. Yeah,
But it's okay, it's okay.
yeah. But that's why it's good that's on Kickstarter because I have your Kickstarter on, I'm sure you in your group too, but everywhere. So it'll even be in the comments of the Kickstarter and your website too, so people can check out that and all your fun decks. So I have your coffin too. Like,
Ah, the coffin, yeah.
yeah. And I had actually something, but I guess I can't find it. I like it's such a mess in here, so I'll find it. The Astrology Explorer one, your astrology one,
Oh, nice. Oh, the
because.
book you mean?
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Ah, it's already sold. Oh, I mean on sale. I didn't know it.
Oh,
I
oh, is it like yeah? Somebody where
No,
you
whether
know?
you mean the astrology book or the
Darn. Yeah, I don't know where it went. I was just reading it yesterday too.
okay.
It's your astrology book you did the pictures with.
Oh,
Let's
yeah, yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. Because I noticed
Oh,
it was
okay.
to be released on March. I thought it was ahead at the end
Oh,
of
yeah.
March.
So,
No, it's already there. Yes, yes. I have it here somewhere. Wait a moment. I
yeah,
think
me
I have a
too. I
copy
thought I had
here.
it here somewhere,
Yes, it's still
but
here.
everything's a mess though, so I don't
This
know
one.
where it went.
I have a lot of fun
Yes,
creating it.
yes. I've been
Yes,
reading it
I
all week.
discovered this person, Geoffrey Cornelius and Maggie Hyde. They are
Yeah.
absolutely amazing. And they commissioned me to create the illustration for the book, and I have a
Yes.
lot of fun. And I have to say, to be very honest, I didn't know anything about astrology before I have this commission. So I have to study it and reading the book and ask questions and doing everything.
Yeah.
And I love it. I think it was one of the most beautiful commission I had because forced me to study something that I didn't know anything about. And
Yes.
I love it because to illustrate
Yes.
technical things, I have to study a lot and a lot of things. I said, how does it work here? What is that? What I have fun.
Yeah, no, it's and honestly for an astrology because I do know astrology and it's funny. They're funny. It's really insightful. It's clever. It's a different way of looking at astrology and it's very cute.
I fell in love with the philosophy of Geoffrey Cornelius.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's not with us anymore.
Oh, yeah.
He passed away, I think, last year. But he's mixing philosophy, poetry, culture, art with astrology. So when
Yeah.
you hear,
Yes.
listen, I mean, you listen one of his speech is deep. He's opening a lot of, and so it was incredible. I'm really, really happy to have received this commission because it's like opening a door that you didn't even know it was there, and
Yeah.
you fell in the rabbit hole, and it's, I mean, I really enjoy it.
Oh, yeah. No,
Yeah.
me too. It's amazing. And then the pictures make it better too, because it's really fun to see all the
Thank
pictures
you.
with the reading it. I almost finished with it, but now it's missing, so I'll have to find it. I can't see. I
Oh,
just it's
don't speak about finding something. I don't show you my desk now because
well,
you will feel a stratification of things.
oh,
Everything is there, one layer after the other, and it's a mess.
I know. I got like
Oh, wow.
everything.
Yes. But I
Yeah,
like
see,
that.
like, yeah,
Oh, the
Booksplore.
Baba Yaga book. I like that.
Oh, yeah, she sent it to me, Anastasia Cashian. Yeah,
Yes.
it was fun. See, I'm just reading everything. So it's
She
just,
wrote an amazing article for the Discombobulator, the number zero, about Baba Yaga.
yes,
I like that
yes,
character. So, and she's
yeah,
quirky, she's funny. So, it's a nice
yeah.
article. It's a nice book too. I love it.
Oh yeah, no, and I got that too. So yeah, like I'm just like I'm gonna be like the old, what is it? Like, instead of the old lady living in shoes, I'm gonna be like the old lady living in decks and books. Like just like
I
sitting
think
on books.
it's a little circle of people, and we know each other. We exchange our own writings and decks and everything, and it's fun.
Yeah.
It's really, really fun.
Yes.
I like
No,
that.
it
Anastasia
definitely
is
is.
amazing. I mean, I really
Yes.
like her.
Oh, so someone said, I love your Book of Shadows deck and can't wait to be a proud owner of the Crossed Destinies, which there you go. Like I said, it's
So,
gonna all be in
yes.
comments. Oh yeah.
I'm
Oh,
honestly, well, I can say a little bit of, well, it's not a secret, but it's something that I'm talking with the printer to try to start the printing process before the end of Kickstarter campaign so I can shift a little bit the date. But let's see, because with the war in Iran and everything, it's possible that there will be delays and we cannot we cannot do
yeah.
anything. So let's see. Finger crossed. What is the reason why I try to do everything before the end of Kickstarter campaign? Because just 2 weeks before is
Yeah.
2 weeks before. I mean, it looks like a little time, but then is okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
finish to prepare everything, to do everything, and then let's
But
start the dance.
this is the fun of the journey though, because like, for everyone who hasn't, you should listen. Last week we went on for so long about everything with the book and stuff, and then today talking about it. So it's like half the journey of this Kickstarter thing with you is talking about it, is exploring it, and then we have
Yeah.
another live next week where we're going to even dive deeper. So like that's the
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. You know what I like to do when I finish a Kickstarter campaign?
Yeah.
Usually following the ship, the container ship with the deck and seeing
Oh
every
yeah.
day where it is. And I love it. I love it. But it
Yeah.
depends on it's produced and everything. But usually
Yes.
my deck usually are produced I mean, I use one of the best company in the world, and they have
Hmm.
factories scattered all around the world. It depends on what you have to do. So sometimes you do the box is printed in one place, the deck is another one, because they use the best facility specialized in what you have to do. So in this
Hmm.
way, you know the quality is incredibly high. Then they are assembled and then they are shipped here. So imagine the journey of it is fascinating.
Hmm. Yeah. It's like they're going on their own little adventure too, the books.
Yeah, but I mean, people that don't know me because they don't never see my previous Kickstarter campaign, I like to share everything. So when I receive the test copy, that is the first print to check that everything is okay. When I receive the first plot before that, when I receive the advanced copies, I always share everything because it's the first time that I see them well printed. Because the one that I showed last time here, this is a digital print on a mock-up. So it's not the real color, it's not an hyper, it's
Oh,
not perfect. This is just a mock-up. So you see the
yeah.
little perfection, the colors are not that because it's a digital printing. But I don't do digital printing, I go offset. So this means that
Yeah.
everything is printed like all time. You create a metal printing sheet to absorb, I mean, capture the color, and then you have metal sheet for every single color, and you go with this humongous machinery, and you know that everything is. This is the reason why it's perfect.
Hmm.
I love
Yeah.
it in that way.
Yeah.
So
It's
the
gonna
things
be.
that I'm showing now is something that I print at home or something that is coming from the printer but is digital. So it's not the real one. It's not the finished one. So I like to show the white box, the digital printing, and then the final one so people can follow the journey of the quality, the check, and everything. It's like building it little by little.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
I really,
Yeah.
really love it.
No. Yeah. No, it's amazing. Like I said, you're one of the few people on Kickstarter that do that. It's nice to see the process of what you're, supporting what you're getting. So it's like more like adopting a
Yeah.
kid, You're watching the process of them being shipped over and like taken care of and all the fun activities.
Yeah, when I
But I think
shipped
that's
it last time, I even take a picture with the postman that was coming to collect everything, and so let's say a picture. This is the woman that is helping me in the fulfillment, the Royal Mail postman. We have lots of fun, a lot of
yeah.
fun.
Oh yes, I know. That's why it's exciting to be able to do this live and like I said, being able to share it out there and then have good conversation,
Yeah.
which today was very lively, so which was fun.
Even
That's
because
why.
I think I one of the few mad people that do the fulfillment at home in my studio. So all the
uh,
parcel, I prepare all the parcel, I close them, I sign everything, I do everything, all the labels. I mean, but in this way is for me it's more personal. And then I smile. It's nice when you see the destination. You say, oh my God, it's going to Hawaii. Imagine one of my deck is there in the Hawaii, in the sunshine, swimming, maybe not the person, yes, maybe the deck, no. But it's fun. I mean, wow.
yeah. No, this and then I think we have one more question before we round up. But how do you work with different colors when painting them, having to transfer it digitally?
When you do something for many years, I do all the deck was created on my iPad, so digital painting. So is RGB. When you print C, Y, K. I mean, four colors. I always say four colors because in English I never managed to say the letters in the right order. I don't know why. But anyway, once you are train your eyes to know which color you have to avoid because they will not print it properly. You use only the colors that you know that are printed. So you know that the yellow can have problems,
Yeah.
the blue can have problems, the green some use, and so you don't use them. So
Yeah.
you know everything. And then the monitor, when I check I create everything in the monitor is set in such a way that the color are not oversaturated, the light is not too high, because there are people that work with the luminosity maximum. No, if you
Hmm.
do like that, you fake, no, false all the values. So it's
Hmm.
technique, you know. And then there are things that you know already that you can check till a certain point. You have not
Yeah.
absolute control because
Hmm.
the colors that you see printed, technically speaking, depends from the paper, the quality of not only just that the quality, but how the paper is done, how much color the paper absorb or not, if it's matte or if it's shiny, and then the machinery that is printing, the color profile that is used. So when I'm printing now, I'm printing with Imago with many years. All my decks are printed with Imago. I know the color profile, I know how they print and everything. So this give me a little bit or more, they give me confidence, and I like that.
Yeah. That's amazing.
I mean, I'm
I
very
like that.
obsessed with quality. I really wanted something is nice
Yeah.
and well done. So, I mean, this is
Yeah.
the reason why many of my deck I self-publish and I don't go to a publisher
Hmm.
because I know
Yeah.
that they will not
Yeah.
print the graphic novel, or they don't want the film, or they don't want the digital content, or they don't want animation with the story, because they want the deck. They don't dare to expand the narrative. And for me, the narrative is what makes a deck a deck. It gives it a
Hmm.
soul.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. That is very true. I love that.
So for
That's what
today, we
I
have
hope.
revealed too
Oh,
many
yeah.
secrets. Then the
No.
castle is furious. If you talk too much about the castle changed configuration. And he said, Oh, you think to know me? Look at me now. Everything has changed. You dare baffled. Said, oh gosh.
Exactly. Yes, that's yeah. Everyone's just saying thanks for sharing. Yeah, it's true. Like I said, the Page of Coins guy is going to drop you somewhere you don't want to know. Out of the castle. It's like you're done.
Yes.
I love
Oh,
that
thank you so
card.
much to everyone. Thanks so much
Oh yes.
to the both of you. It's always a pleasure
Thank
to
Yes.
you.
be
Thank
Oh
here
my
you.
in
gosh.
Thank
the
you.
channel. And then I
It's
think there is
Yeah.
no better place to reveal a mystery than on Mystery Channel. I mean,
yes.
Uh,
Yeah, definitely. I love that. Well, and for everyone listening too, we have one more next week on the 17th, same time, and hopefully the technology issues will have worked themselves out by then.
yeah.
Like so,
And
I'm
these are the last 11 days, just
yes.
11 days before the castle will disappear forever. So,
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's exciting though.
yes, I don't want
So
it to disappear. It would be quite tough.
yeah, yeah, exactly. It's like Brigadoon. It's like maybe I just want to disappear with it, you know?
Yeah, yes, me too. Sometimes, yes, definitely,
Yeah,
yes. No, thank you so much
and
to
do
you,
that.
to everyone,
Oh, thank
and
Thank you
you.
very
have
much,
fun.
Andrea.
Yes. Oh yeah, always
We'll
have
see you
fun.
next week.
And keep looking on his page. He posts something every day about his journey. So you want to keep up with that.
Yeah.
All in the comments. All in the comments. All
Yeah.
right. Bye, everyone. And I'm going
Okay.
to
Thanks a
Bye,
lot.
everyone.
accidentally kick everyone out. I'm still working on how to end it without ending
Yeah.
it. But I'll see you guys later. You guys have fun. Okay.
Bye.